privacy in my bathroom. But it is Wednesday. I think it's August 9th. And I'm recovering from *Covacea. Hopefully y'all understood that in my last vlog. I didn't really want to say the C word because YouTube is funny about that. I've been hearing, so I just didn't even want to do that to myself. So I'm able to go to class today and do what I need to do. I actually have a quiz today in clinical epidemiology. It's one of my small groups that's within our lecture. So I definitely needed to come to class. I had another quiz that was due yesterday it was a microbiology quiz, a lab quiz. I had to miss lab, so I missed the first 2 days, but y'all don't really miss anything. I mean, unless you wanted to see me study. We're learning about antibiotics, antivirals, and I think antifungals this week. This is going to be our first week where we're actually going to be tested on the material. So we have a test next Monday, y'all. They do the tests where we have them every Monday instead of like every Friday. So I low-key feel like, I don't know, y'all may have different opinions, but I feel like, give me the test on Friday so I can like turn up and do what I want to do on the weekend. I don't want to study throughout the weekend. But then some people like that extra time of studying throughout the weekend so they can do better on their test. But I just feel like we wouldn't have known the difference if you just had given us the test on Friday. We would have just studied the weekend before and then throughout the week. Then we could have just relaxed. But no, we have a test next Monday on what we're learning this week. And then we have a test the Monday after that is a final. And after that, we have the National Board of Medical Exam on Tuesday. So let me just do this over. We have a test next Monday, right? I believe that's let me get my calendar. No, I'm just going to show you my calendar just so you can see I'm not making this up. So, exam day is the 15th, right? Okay. Exam day is the 22nd. That's going to be our final, our cumulative final for the whole block. After that, we have the NBME final exam. Okay, that's 2 exams in a row. That's Monday and Tuesday exam. So trust and believe that weekend. Oh, y'all, look at my picture. Isn't this so pretty? This is cute. But anyways, look at my weekend. My weekend's gonna be filled with studying. Okay, the 19th and the 20th and the 21st studying because we have 2 tests, Monday and Tuesday. But anyways, I've been cooped up. Okay, and I really needed to get a lot of things done whenever I was like in the bed, not feeling well. I'm thankful that I'm recovering very gracefully. I think that it could have been worse, and so I'm grateful for that. But now that I feel better, and now that I'm able to go out, I gotta get a lot of things done. And I gotta get a lot of things done this weekend too. I'm gonna study this weekend, but I do feel like I'm gonna put in enough studying throughout the week to where I don't have to spend my whole day studying Saturday and Sunday. That's probably not gonna happen. I gotta get beautified, y'all. I've been feeling like a booger, okay? I've been looking crazy. Even last week, I didn't look the way I wanted to because I had to take my braids out because they were looking raggedy, and my hair was just like, ugh, I don't want to have my hair just out because I'm not going to have time to really just be doing it like that. So I braided it up, but this is just my way of stretching my hair. Not that anyone cares, but I'm going to redo it tonight, put it in some flat twists, and just to have it as a protective style. The way I can have it out of my way and I can leave it alone. And then this weekend I'm probably going to get, some treatments done. That way I can just feel back to my normal self looking right. Because when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. And I want to do good on this test on Monday. So I'm about to head out. I'm not going to lecture. I am going to go to one of the buildings on campus to watch the lecture. I'm not going to the lecture building. So I'm going to watch the lecture maybe in MEJ or one of the libraries. And then after that, I'm going to break off into my small group, my clinical epidemiology group at 10 a.m. where we have a quiz. So it is 8 something right now. I don't think it's 8:30 yet. I'm going to go ahead and put my shoes on and get ready to go. I'm going to walk to the bus. And bus is going to take me to campus, and then we'll see where we are from there.
It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist. We can get away. Come chase beach views and every day. All I wanna hear is an episode how we play. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. Think I wish away. Really wanna, I just wanna get away. Sit right next to you. You. I don't wanna kiss you. Yeah, I just wanna feel you. Feel you. I want you around. Around. I want you around. Around. I want you around. Around. I want you around.
Hey you all, so we finished lecture about an hour and some change ago. So I just went back to the library to study on yesterday's material because yesterday's material was like antibiotics. I think if you hear an echo, I'm sorry. I think it's just where I'm sitting. But we went over antibiotics yesterday and all the different ways that antibiotics works to kill bacteria. And so I'm going over that today because it's actually a bulk of information. So I'm going over that today. I decided to move outside because I was a little cold in there. So I'm outside studying. Got my computer, got my iPad, and I'm gonna make a Quizlet. I think there was already a Quizlet made. Quizlet has been saving my butt so far in medical school. Just learning stuff and like learning it quick. Like I'm a flashcard girl, but I don't want to make an Anki for certain things because Anki just takes more time. So I'm doing a Quizlet. And I'm going to be doing that for probably the next week or 2 weeks until this block is over. So that's what I've been doing. I'm going to continue to do that. And I'll probably meet back with y'all whenever I get back home, which will probably be around 5 p.m. It's about 1:20 right now. It's 1:20 right now. So I'll meet y'all probably back at around 5. Hey guys, it's Tuesday. It's not Tuesday, it's Thursday. And so today I was at my boyfriend's place, and I'll go there sometimes because I still can get some studying in, spend some time with him. And so I was there watching lecture for the day, which was over antifungals, anti-parasites, and we were going over I guess had a test for like antigens today as well. So those were like the 3 things that we were mainly going over, as well as just some things to look forward to in the future, because after this block we're going to go into immunology. And since we're talking about viruses and fungus and, you know, parasites, she was kind of giving us an overview of what we would need to know in the future. So we went over a little bit of that too. So I did the lecture, and then I started on some pre-lab work for tomorrow. So typically on Fridays we do histology, where we're going over cells. And since we're still in a generalized portion of the class, we're just going over like epithelial cells, nervous tissue, connective tissue, things like that. So I started my pre-lab module after a lecture, but I decided I want to come on to campus. So right now I'm just in the parking lot. I typically take the bus to campus, but I came from his place, like I said. And honestly, y'all, I'm not a city person. I don't really care to like take the bus and go here. It takes up too much time. That's kind of why I'm not going to lecture, because it takes up time to get ready, walk to the bus, get on the bus, let the bus drop you off somewhere, walk to where the class is. Like, it's just like too much, where I could just be getting up early, reviewing my stuff, not having to worry about getting ready to get on the bus or walking on the bus or anything, and I can just sit, do lecture. Right after lecture I can sit and do something else. Like, that saves a lot of time, and it keeps the continuity. Like, it keeps me, like, it's easier to study and get a lot of things done because I'm already in that mindset. Whereas when you're on the bus, it's just like, for me, it just doesn't work for me. So I'm parked here in this lot. I don't think I'm gonna have to pay for it because I'm gonna stay here until 5 o'clock, because at 2:30 we have PCC, which is patient-centered care. In my last weekly vlog, I kind of talked about patient-centered care and how basically it teaches you how to be a doctor. Like, you learn how to speak to how to speak to patients. You learn how to come up with a differential diagnosis, and you learn how to do a physical exam. You actually learn like how do you say this the right way, or how can you change an awkward conversation, things like that. So I had that at 2:30. So I'm gonna go to the library because one of my classmates booked a room, and I'm gonna finish up my pre-lab module, and I'll probably just get started on some studying for antivirals. I think yesterday I told y'all I was studying for antibiotics, and I did a great job with learning that information because it was a lot. And so that was a big bulk of the information that we needed to know for microbiology. But after that, I didn't really get a chance to study antivirals, so we learned that yesterday. One thing about medical school, if you're watching this channel, it definitely moves fast. Every day is something different. Ain't no review, baby. You review at home. Like, it ain't no going over what you learned yesterday. It is no clarifying what you had questions on. Like, that's what office hours are for, and you make those yourself with the professor. So every day is something different. So you don't want to get behind. You don't want to feel like you're getting swallowed up with a bunch of information. You really want to stay on top of it because it can get overwhelming, but that's when time management comes into play. This is all possible with time management. So that's my little advice there. But today I'm going to go over antivirals, and I'm going to try to get into the antifungals and some of the things that we learned today, because like I said, the antibiotics was the biggest portion that was going to take the longest. Everything else, it's pretty doable. All the information for antivirals and antifungals and antiparasites, they're all pretty doable that you can really do in like one day. So my goal is to try to study those today, whether it's putting it into a Quizlet or just finding some flashcards. My goal is to do that today. That way, come tomorrow, I can study everything as a group, and we can get ready for the test that's on Monday. So I'm going to stop babbling on. I'm going to go ahead and walk to campus. Well, I'm already on campus, but I'm going to walk to the library, and then we're going to get started. So far, I have about an hour and 30 minutes to kill to do some extra things before my PCC, and I'll see y'all maybe after PCC. I'll see y'all. So we just left PCC, or I just got done with it, and whenever I got on campus, I actually started working on a problem set. It's a lot of moving parts here. So this problem set that we have to do basically has to do with pharmacology, pharmacokinetics. I think I'm saying it right. But basically, we're talking about like drug concentration and like how it is in your body and your body weight and your body fat percentage and things like that. So I started it before I went to PCC. Now I'm going to finish it. So I'm just right here. I'll show y'all where I am. I'm just chilling out here. Just outside of the building. I'm just outside of the building right now. About to do my study, finish up this problem set, and then I'm probably going to head home and grab something to eat. Not really sure what I'm going to do about eating, but yeah, that's where I am at. So check in with y'all later. Hello, peeps. I'm looking crazy with my braids, but that's okay because we're about to get right. Okay, we're about to get so right. This week was so like crazy. Well, really it was the weekend because I had Covation, and it just really messed up my plans. I needed to do my hair. I wanted to get my eyebrows waxed. I wanted to get right, like, you know, looks wise, and I could not do that because Covation was getting me down. Like, it was getting me down so bad. So this weekend I'm planning on getting all this done, like all this done. Right now it's Thursday. I just went over antifungals and antivirals. So as you can see, if you can see this is my canvas, but I just had my PowerPoints up for antivirals and antifungals. So I feel like I'm doing pretty well, like learning the material. I really do. So we will see about the rest of the material. I'm going to lecture tomorrow, so it's actually only going to consist of like us doing practice questions for the test on Monday, because if you look at my schedule, it's looking a bit crazy. Like, so we are at the 11th right now, right? So we had PCC today. I have to do my pre-lab module for tomorrow because after the lecture tomorrow, we have to do histology lab where we're going to be going over like simple squamous, like cuboidal columnar epithelium. So we have that tomorrow after the lecture. But for the lecture, we're not actually going to be like learning anything. We're just going to be doing review questions because we have our exam on Monday from 10:30 to 12. We have lecture before that, but I'm not going to go to lecture before my exam. I'm probably just going to study just like everyone else. And of course, we have these 2 quizzes. So we have clinical epidemiology quiz every week. So that's not that big of a deal. But yeah, and then next Monday, y'all, we have an exam. And then we have our MBME final exam. So for y'all who don't know, which a lot of y'all probably don't know this because I didn't know this. So the MBME final exam it stands for the National Board of Medical Exams. So basically, those exams are preparing you for like step 1. And that's what you really want to pass. That's like the main focus of like your first and second year is like studying for step 1. So the MBME final will give us more step 1 problems to be able to like look through and get experience in. That way we're not like stuck when it comes to taking step 1. Because step 1 is different than like the regular school's curriculum. Like, so you're going to see different questions. They're going to be worded different ways, and they want you to get used to knowing how it's worded, how to answer the question, what it's asking for. So we have the regular exam next Monday that's going over everything that we learned, including last week's material. This exam is only going to be tested on this week's material. And so, like I said, next Monday is going to be on everything, and then the MBME final exam is going to be on everything, but it's going to be like board step 1 type questions. So next weekend is we're going to be honing in next weekend. But I think I'm done for the day. I didn't really do much studying today because we had lecture and then I had PCC. But I went over everything and I'm pretty much up to date. I mean, I only went through half of the PowerPoint for the antifungals. The other things I have to look over are the other half of the PowerPoint for the antifungals and then the anti-parasites. But I'm not at all concerned about that. We only have lecture until 12 tomorrow. So I'm going to have plenty of time to study. I'll probably study from 12 to 5, maybe 12 to 6, and call it a day for tomorrow. As y'all may notice, so far, I don't study like all day. I didn't do that in undergrad. I was a student athlete in undergrad, and I feel like I'm learning this stuff pretty fast. Like, even though it's a lot of information, I'm learning it, going over it, writing it down, and it's sticking in my brain. And it's not just like short term. I mean, I guess it's too early to judge, but I can recall it like days after and I still remember. So as long as I keep doing it every single day and recall it every single day, I feel like that's the key to actually keeping it in your brain. But as far as actually learning the information and retaining it, it's not that hard for me right now, which I'm very grateful for. So I pretty much retained a lot of this information. I'll probably go back over it, talk it over in my head before I go to sleep. But that's all I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to just edit the first part of this video. And that's pretty much it for the day. I'm going to do my hair. It's 8:30 right now, so I'm going to start editing and I'll probably do my hair. And that'll be it for the day. I'm going to, relax. I already ran out of Married to Medicine episodes to watch, so I'm going to probably be watching Big Mouth. And that's it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else can do what you do. That's why I spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Your love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You get.
So we just got done with the lecture for today, which really wasn't a lecture. It was more so like going over practice problems, which I'm not really sure helped me at all. But we did that, and then after that we had histology lab, where we were going over like the different cells of the body, like cuboidal, squamous, columnar, for like your bladder, your esophagus, and stuff like that. I hate looking through a microscope. I never liked that. And although we didn't do that today, we kind of just looked at what they looked like on like PowerPoint slides. It still confused me. So needless to say, I kind of left class feeling more confused than I did whenever I came in the first place. Because some of the questions that we did for lecture were like based on things that we didn't necessarily need to know for the test. So some stuff was like You know how things contradict? Like, you know how people say, oh, you can study this, but watch whenever you get out into the hospital, everything's going to, like, be the opposite of what you learned in school. It was kind of like those kind of questions where, like, we didn't really know, like, what we were learning didn't really apply to some of the things she was asking. So I was, like, a little confused. But I'm not going to let that get me down or discourage me. I'm going to keep going. I have some friends that are going to meet me to study right now. I got my study room. We have our whiteboards, which I love. Let me give y'all a quick tour. That's pretty much it. So it's a pretty good spacious room. And we're just gonna get studying. I have this room for about 4 hours. So I plan to be in here until about 5 p.m. And then after that, I'm going to be done for the day. I'm not going to be doing anything for the rest of the day. I'm probably just going to chill, hang out, eat, and that's about it. Love is so one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is one in a million. It goes on. Okay, y'all, it is Monday. August, don't know, but it is test day. It's exam day. It's our first exam. I think, like, I just have the attitude where I'm gonna know what I'm gonna know, and I know we're not gonna know every single thing. I think that's the point. And like, you're not gonna know every single thing, but you know, just try your hardest. And I'm just ready for this to be done so we can. Yeah, it's ridiculous because I still have 2 more quizzes after this. And really 3, because we have a clinical epi quiz on Wednesday.
Let's not think about that right
exactly
now.
So, like, it's just, like, ridiculous to me. But we're going to do great. We're going to do a quick little prayer. Lord, please help us to just give us the strength and give us the mental capacity to be able to answer these questions to the best of our ability. Please just guide us in the ways that we need to be able to be successful on this test. And please just calm our nerves and calm our mind and just give us reassurance that we were meant to be here and we will succeed, period. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
So we're gonna be fine. We'll let y'all know, like, after we take the test. It's at 10:30 and it's 9:30 right now, so we have about an hour to kill. So I'm probably just gonna chill. I may look over some things while I eat.
I was looking at that reoccurrence risk. I was looking at math, y'all. You guys still know math in medical school.
Y'all, why are we going back to math? We going back to statistics, Gen Chem. I'm like, I thought we were done with that in undergrad. Why didn't we leave it in undergrad? They trying to bring it back. So we're about to do that, and then we'll let y'all know how we felt after the test. So wish us luck. So we finished our first test. How's everyone feeling? How are you feeling?
Glad it's over.
We're all glad it's over. How are you feeling? I'm trying to zoom in, but it's not zooming.
Not that great.
Not that great. The good thing is we have a test every 2 weeks. So I mean, what's one, right?
We have a test in like
All
7
over
days.
again.
We have a test in 7 days. We have a final in 7 days.
Oh, shoot.
Correction, we have 2 tests in 7 days.
Oh, my God.
So what is one? What does that even really mean, right?
We still got new shit that we better go over for the next 4 days.
Not to go on a lecture that all over.
She said some Jack Daniels. I want to get my crown.
Before an exam. No, but that was dead. I didn't get me a drink. I'm not going to that.
Off to the library because we have 2 quizzes to do for tomorrow. Over it. Okay, y'all. So I just took the exam about earlier this morning, and I'm about to check my exam results. So hopefully I got a good grade. I know I already got like a couple wrong, because of course we were like going over everything that we got wrong after the test. We were, you know, going back and forth, and of course, like, you know how that goes. So we're gonna see what I got. I'm logging in right now, typing in my login. I'm kind of nervous, but I know that I passed. It's just a matter of like what grade I got. So let's just check it out. Okay, let's just check it out. Oh, okay. So I got an 85. That's not bad. I thought I got a little bit higher than that, but let's just see like what I got wrong. So looking at my results, and that's kind of fair. I missed 6 questions out of 40. So I definitely passed. In order to pass, you have to get a 70. And like I said, I got an 85. So that's pretty good. I feel like I'm doing pretty well. I missed 6 questions, and those were some of the questions that I was like kind of leery about. So I can't say that I was surprised that I got some of these questions wrong. So I'll just go back over it, and then we'll go from there. Thanks for watching my live results. So this is the kickback attire. We're just going to, have a little get together for the med students that finished their first exam. I think it's the MS1s and MS2s. This is a fit. I don't really know what kind of shoes I'm going to wear. I may wear some sneakers, but I low-key want to wear some slides. Like, I want to just really be chill, to be honest. If you don't know me by now, the less clothes, the better. I'm always going to try to, like, I don't know, put on a crop top or whatever. The abs aren't really poking right now because I ate. But guess what? We're going back to the gym tomorrow, and it's gonna be lit. Y'all, I haven't been to the gym in like a week because I've just been trying to focus on getting my schedule, and then Covacia hit me, so I couldn't. But now we're back. I got my membership today, and we are back. So stay tuned for some fitness content if that's what you're into. I like to do it for me. Hopefully you'll like it too. I don't know if I'm gonna put any makeup on. I may put on a lash. I may put on some shimmer, and that's it. It's just like a little, it ain't really nothing. We just hanging out, so I don't know. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, and I have quite a bit of things to do today. So first of all, this is what I'm wearing. Really chill. I'm sorry, my bathroom will get cleaned eventually, but just a nice little sweatshirt type thing with some leggings and some shoes. I think I'm gonna go to the gym today. I haven't really decided. I have a pathology lab and a microbiology lab today. So I'm gonna try to fit the gym in between those 2 labs because I have 2 hours. I'm just gonna thug it out because I don't wanna go to the gym late today. We'll see. So I already kind of have my workout clothes on, and I brought a sports bra with me. So I'm a little busy. I'm kind of running a little late. Yesterday was a lot of fun. We didn't stay out like too late. I think we got back in around like 1 something. We were just hanging out, and there was something going on downtown, of course, because it was Monday. But yeah, we just hung out and enjoyed the fact that we took our first exam as a medical student. So I'm going to finish packing up. So right now, I'm in the dental building. I'm just getting some work done. I didn't watch lecture today because I woke up a little bit later, so I just watched lecture, which was actually really short. And I'm about to go over my pre-work for my clinical epidemiology class. So I just have to do some reading, and that's pretty much it, going over some definitions. So that's all I'm doing right now. This is what this office looks like. This is what I'm doing. The med campus doesn't really have like a building yet. Like, we have lecture, but we don't actually have like a building like the dental school does. And since we're right next to them, I just come here. We also had micro lab today, and micro lab is held in this building. It's held in the dental building. So that is why I'm here. I figured I'd just stay after lab and just complete some other stuff. That way I can leave at 5 p.m. and actually kind of be done with my day. I'm definitely going to go over some more studying, but that's pretty much it. So I'm eating for like the 2nd time today, and it is 6 something. So good. Oh, I forgot to pray. So good. I have like a rice and creamy chicken little thing going on with some spinach. So I like made some chicken thighs, air fried them, added some low fat milk and low fat cream cheese and some Parmesan cheese with some spinach. It's so good. And it's low fat. So I think I'm going to add this to my arsenal. I am planning on going to the gym tomorrow. I think I'm going to end the vlog tomorrow, because y'all saw my exam. We had so much fun last night. And I just feel like there's something else for me to show you all until the next vlog. So stay tuned for the next vlog because I'll have 2 exams. 1 exam on Monday, which is just another exam on what we learned this week. And then Tuesday we have a final. So that will complete the block. So look forward to those and those results. I expect to pass. And I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. I'm not going to be doing much, but probably doing some prep work for clinical epidemiology tomorrow. I may look over lecture from yesterday because I just want to stay up to date with what we're learning. Other than that, that's it. So, see y'all tomorrow, Wednesday. Hey guys, it is Wednesday, and I think I'm going to end the vlog here after I go to the gym. It is 2:30 and I got done with lecture, and I think we had like a class meeting today, so that was what kind of took me a little bit longer because we were done with lecture by 11:40. But I think that we had a class meeting from 12:30 to 1:30. So the class meeting wasn't really about much. I think we just went over resources. We just had our first exam. And I think they were just trying to give us some words of encouragement and also some resources to use. So yeah, it's 2:30. I changed and I'm gonna be head to the gym. After I go to the gym, I'm probably just gonna study. I need to kind of catch up on some things that we learned. We kind of had some fun on Monday night, and I didn't really go over like the introductory lecture to pathology because that's what we started with on Monday, and then now we're doing pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics. So I'm going to look over the lecture from today and really all the way up until the beginning of the week, just so I can be refreshed. It wasn't like a crazy amount of information, so I had to get this workout in because my schedule has been all over the place. I'm just trying to figure out a good rhythm, and it's kind of hard right now. But I'm definitely dedicated, which is why I'm going to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in like a week. So we're going to make this happen, and I'll see y'all there. Actually, no, I'll take y'all on the ride with me. I changed my mind. My camera was falling. But yeah, if there's anyone that's listening to this, and I don't know why my gym is so far away. What in the world? They said it was going to be 19 minutes and I see 27. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, if there's anybody here that's just I don't know if I'm able to do this. I don't know if this is going to work out. I'm here to tell you that it will, okay? This process is a long process to get here, but I think it's important to realize that once you get here, because you will, things just take time to develop. Embrace the training. Embrace not knowing what your schedule is. Embrace learning and kind of struggling, because at the end of the day, you worked so hard to get here and you're here. So embrace that. Don't get down on yourself. If you don't do as well in your first test as you wanted to, don't get down on yourself. Don't do it because you worked so hard to get here. So don't mess up the process by being negative. Don't do that. Because why did you come here? Why did you work so hard to get here if you're just going to be negative about everything that happens while you're here? Don't do that. So that's my main advice so far. I mean, I can't really give y'all much advice right now. I just started. But I know emotions can be heavy. They can be high when you're embarking on a journey such as this one, So I do understand how things can just be overwhelming and how everybody processes things differently. So I also would say make sure you get your self-care in and plan things. Plan your free time, because honestly, there's always going to be something that you're not going to know. There's always going to be something that you could know. There's so many things that you can learn that if you actually take the time to try to learn every single thing, you're not going to have a life at all. It will swallow you if you allow it to. So that's when balance comes in. And I think having a hard cutoff time when studying, because, and I'm still trying to learn this too, because like I said, my schedule changes week by week, so it's kind of hard to come up with like a consistent schedule, and I just had other things going on in life that's just kind of made it a little bit hard. But like I said, it's possible. I just it just takes time, and I'm embracing that process. But yeah, like I'm learning like scheduling your free time. What are you gonna do? Like, what's your schedule gonna be? So far, I feel like my schedule is like 8 to 12, go to lecture, and then from 12 to 4 or 5 o'clock, study what you learned, or study like if you study what you learn and study the other lectures if you haven't already. And I typically will study like what I've learned right after, like whatever I learned for lecture, I'm going right over it after that, so I can have it ingrained in my brain. And then maybe around like 8 p.m. Go over some flashcards. Like, you know, Anki is my best friend. Flashcards are my best friend. So go over some flashcards, and that is like my way of kind of like having my schedule together. That's what makes me feel good, so I can be done by 5. But also still get like a little bit of like passive studying in, doing flashcards. So I like that idea. It doesn't happen every day for me. It just depends. But that's what I would like to do more consistently. I'm also trying to think about when I should go to the gym. I need to fit it in somewhere, so maybe I'll go to the gym at 12. Right now it's 2:30, so like I said, we had a class meeting, so I couldn't go closer to my regular time that I want to go. But maybe I'll go to the gym after lecture and then study. Maybe I'll go before lecture. I'm not really sure. The good thing is though, you don't have to go to lecture. You can watch it pre-recorded. I don't mind going to lecture though. I think I like the actual in-person stuff. I go back and forth. It just depends on if there's a topic that I'm not really super confident in, then I'll go. But it just depends. So anyways, I guess that's it for me ranting. I'll see y'all at the gym.
I'm talking.